Hello and welcome back to another Clean With Me video. My name is Heaven. I am a stay-at-home mom, wife, and homemaker. I create motherhood, motivation, homemaking, organization, grocery hauls, and Clean With Me videos. So if that is something that you are into, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. I post once or twice weekly, and I would love to have you here. Today I am prepping my messy home for a deep cleaning, and that involves me refilling the empty soap dishes, the paper towel roll, even some of the snack jars, and most of all, decluttering and getting rid of all of the mess and putting everything back in its home so that I will be able to clean efficiently. You can only do so much cleaning if you haven't done decluttering, and I always know when it's time to declutter my home when I clean up, and it seems like as soon as I clean up, the house is messy again, and no matter how much I try to clean, the messes just pop right back up. So today I am getting rid of all of that mess so that I can have an easy and efficient deep clean this weekend. So loading the dishwasher, vacuuming, sweeping, mopping, all of those things are the type of things I do every single day. And if you're interested in seeing one of my daily Clean With Me videos, I will link it down below in the description box just in case you're interested. But some things like this, like all this stuff that has piled up on top of the fridge and the shelves over the sinks, this is the type of stuff that instead of me cleaning every day, I kind of contribute to that mess every single day. There are things that we just use every day, like my son's toys, some of my devotion books, my son's learning workbooks. These are things that we kind of just use every day, so I typically toss them in a spot where I can just grab them again instead of always putting it back in its home. And at the end of the week or the end of the month, it just creates a very cluttered and overwhelming environment. I like to say if it doesn't have a home, then it does not belong. And that's the way that I go about decluttering and getting rid of things in terms of throwing it away. A little hack that I found to be helpful with decluttering is keeping a little basket in one of the areas of the home that gets the messiest so that I can use it to carry a bunch of things at once and put them back where they belong. I also removed some hanging decor as well as a few other pieces of home decor that didn't really serve a huge purpose for me anymore. There are a few things in terms of home decor in the home that has some meaning to it or sparks some type of feeling, creates a happy mood, and there are some that I thought was nice and I grabbed it, and then after putting it in the home I felt like it was just not really adding much value to the home. So sometimes I will go and redonate pieces of art or pieces of home decor that I just don't like anymore or have gone out of season. This keeps the home having a fresh look because I do believe there is a such thing as having too much home decor. I especially feel this way in terms of cheaply made home decor. If the piece is expensive, then I'm not going to purchase a lot of it. I'm only going to purchase it if it has true value or meaning to me. But if I'm constantly purchasing affordable or cheap home decor, there's a huge chance I'm going to overbuy and overfill up the home to where it no longer looks uniform and it creates a more cheap looking home, if that makes sense. So I have to check myself in terms of home decor and in terms of throw blankets. As you can see, I have way too many throw blankets and they just make me feel cozy, but they don't all belong in the family room. So I'm taking 2 upstairs and leaving 2 downstairs. Moving on to one of the ugliest messes of the home, and that is our hallway and coat closet. It always looks terrible after winter season, and I know that's not an excuse, but it's just a pile up of I don't know what. So this little bench is next to the steps, next to the basement and the garage. So I have some food pantry items that I need to place inside of a pantry cabinet. I also always place a few things that I need to remember to carry up the stairs on that bench since it is next to the stairs. And then I also keep things that I have to take to the garage or to the basement because it's kind of just next to everything. Problem is, I don't always place it in its home. Instead, I let it pile up. So I'm grabbing my little baskets and stuffing it all in there so that I can carry it upstairs at once, because all of this stuff here goes upstairs, and I'm just going to carry it all up there, put it in its home, and then I'll come back down. Another thing that piles up around this hallway area is our shoes, because the front door is next to this hallway and the side door. So we've been placing our shoes up under this little bench, and because of that, it accumulates a lot of dust and debris and dirt and things like that. So now that I have placed the shoes back like on the shoe rack, I'm just gonna give it a quick little sweep and a quick little mop so that I can move on to getting the stuff off the top of the coat closet. I already put the coats back where they belong, which is a large like plastic tote bin that we keep in the garage until winter season comes back around. But I need to do the same for all of our hats and scarves and gloves. Every winter I keep a bin of clean scarves and hats and things like that for us to grab on the go, and I keep them at the top of the closet. But now it's time for me to store them inside of a vacuum sealing bag so that I can place it in the garage as well until next winter season. I'm just gonna put the little basket back in the top of the closet because I'm pretty sure I will find some use for it at some point as well. So now for this little coat hanger that's next to the side door in the guest bathroom. It's been getting a big pile up of purses and backpacks and store bags and hats, and it's in the worst place possible. It's pretty low down, so it's like mess right next to my head whenever I'm walking in this hallway. And there are 3 doors over here: the guest bathroom, the garage door, and the basement door. So it's just a lot of traffic and commotion in this area. So I'm just moving the shelf up some so that it's at least level with the top of the guest bathroom door. And it is going to leave some holes in the walls, but because we just redid the guest bathroom ceiling, because we had popcorn ceilings, we now have to repaint the bathroom walls and ceilings, and it's going to be the same color. So that'll give me the chance to patch up these holes and repaint them as well. Our front room is one that I don't spend a lot of time in, so I kind of neglect it a little bit. But my husband spends some time in here with our son, and they play video games, and it kind of accumulates a lot of dust because our dog runs through here as well. So dust and dog hairs, things like that, is typically what I'm cleaning in this room. But as you can see, I have to get my son's video games out of here, as well as some of my husband's like electronics and things like that, and place them back in its home. So I'm packing away some things in a box that I can carry into my husband's office that is downstairs, and then I can also place some of the things that he does not want in his office inside of the garage. So I'll take the box downstairs, let him pick out the things that he wants to place in his office, and then tape the rest up to go inside of the garage. I'm also keeping a little wooden box underneath the table for him so that he can have access to like his controllers and things, but they're concealed away inside of this little box. And then back to some of the home decor that I've taken off the walls that I no longer like to look at anymore. I'm just taking those in the garage as well because I want to load them in the car and go and donate them to like a resale shop or something. So now I'm just gonna get rid of some of that dust, and then I'm gonna do some deeper cleaning and some more dusting over the weekend. But as of right now, some of this dust just has to go, or else my allergies are going to hate me for it. So just some light dusting really quick: the tables, the entertainment system, the surfaces, and I'm also gonna go ahead and do the windows. I want this weekend to be a more relaxing type of clean. So any of the more annoying things, that's what I'm going to be tackling today. The more annoying tasks: putting things back where they belong, throwing things out and creating donation boxes, all on the first floor. That was the goal today. But once I finish up here, I will have accomplished a lot of decluttering, and I still have to do the second story of the home. So I am going to do that in another vlog that I'll create for you guys within the next couple of days. And I'm going to share that with you guys too. And it's going to be fun because I'm going to be tackling some of the wardrobe and throwing away some of my old clothes that I don't fit anymore. So definitely stay tuned for that. But that'll be all for this one, and I hope that you enjoyed or found some motivation in this declutter or clean with me video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. Thank you for being here and for watching. That'll be all until next time. Happy homemaking.